This area always kind of confuses me. It's like the entrance to the woods. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Is full of shooty boys. Like, what's going on? Carmenere. Don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's great. Basically church wine? Healing church wine? Because if healing church, you might want to think twice on that one. Ow. Why do these guys all have sabers? Are they pirates? This might even be consecrated? Secret church wine, really? Yeah, no health bar, playing with no HUD. Ladies, they're just jamming, dancing, vibing. Their only real job is to cut the eyeballs off of people, steal various body parts for rituals, maybe do some farming. This is the real land of Harvest Moon here. Okay, let me do some math here. We need 13, we need 6 more. We need 6 more Twin Bloodstone shards. 4 more Twin Bloodstone shards. Yeah, I never quite understood the sharing wine thing. That weirds me the heck out. But we've never done that at any church that I have ever been to. It was only like the choir boys and shit that were allowed to do that. Or something. I don't know. It was weird. It's a weird thing. But, ooh. But I don't even like share it. Like, even at school, sometimes people would share drinks and stuff. And I was like, I'd rather not. Thank you. Thank you.
The graveyard murmurs. Then it's almost time. Oh, I can't wait.
I wonder about this.
Just can't wait.
Graveyard murmurs. I just can't wait. I honestly, I'm not sure what she's referring to. With it being almost time. Maybe for the ritual. Maybe for... I don't know. This area is sort of disconnected from everything else. In that they have a place in the lore, as in they're used for like the collection of body parts. And they basically are one giant graveyard. But I don't know what she means. I don't know what they're waiting for. Partaking in the blood? And do you see how there's like fluff coming through the wall? Like, is she a Fluffy? Has she become a Beastarino? Ah, there we go. That's one thing I was always unsure about, though. But I do remember... So it must be in the Japanese translation. There is something about how some of the characters in the windows can actually hear Murgo crying and they complain about the voice. I remember hearing that. I don't remember if that was from you, Protagonist, or somewhere else. I'm honestly not sure. It might have been... It might... I don't know. I might have found that out of my research, like, of lore, like, way back when. Yeah, that's the secret lore. Don't think anyone else brought it up. Probably yours, then. Buffet is moving, almost like breaking movement, so maybe. I don't know, it's definitely weird. Also, it suggested the lady has a lot of insight. Because she can hear Murgo's crying, and we can only hear Murgo's crying if we have 60 plus insight. So, kinda cool. Alright, this should be 1 bloodstone shard. 2! Oh, it's 2! So we only need 2 more? Am I right? Only need 2 more! Okay. Perfect. Blunderburst or pistol? I think the pistol's faster. I don't know for exact frames. I've never used them. But probably the pistol based on the fact that it's like just one shot. Laura Day keeps Raffarino away? Sorry to tell you, Kratos. I think it's the opposite. A Laura Day keeps me there. So, if you're trying to get rid of a Raffarino, try instead backseating. A backseating a day keeps the Raffarino away. Also, fun little detail. One of these crows doesn't aggro to you. Wonder if she's the son of Mad Man's knowledge skulls kicking around her apartment. I mean, there is one outside of her house. Could just be fun. But that's not the dialogue in English. It's only in Japanese. So we don't know if that's something they just... I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Charnel lane. So charnel is like... What is charnel? Hang on. I think I looked this up before, but I can't remember the exact definition. It's one of those words that you hear and you just think old, and I don't really know. Short for charnel house, associated with death. Charnel house is a building or vault in which corpses or bones are piled. A place associated with violent death. So, this is the place where people go to die and get their body parts taken. Yeah, Kohana. Oh shit, I was not expecting that to actually work, to be honest. Shit. Run. Did I get the elevator? But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. This is a scary place. I think we'll actually have lots of extra. Twin bloodstone shards. Oh my god, we will. That's awesome. Alright, so we can now actually put an arcane gem on. So we're probably going to do that once we open up all the shortcuts here, because I don't like to go back at this point. Oh, you're alive. 3 hits to kill. Not the best. Guessing on your health and vials? Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. It's not that important. Negative 13 Celsius. I am glad it hasn't gotten that cold here yet. Jeez. It's gone... I think we've had a few cold days, but it's honestly been pretty mild so far. We've gotten some snow. It's pretty snowy now. So wait, what is that? Is that... What is that? That's not Cainhurst, is it? That can't be Cainhurst. No. No? No. No. I think it might be Cainhurst. Holy shit, that is Cainhurst. That is Cainhurst! How did I not notice ever that Cainhurst is right over there? Oh... I mean, it don't look snowy, so... Do you travel through time? What? Holy shit. I never noticed. So the... Hemwick was also a way to, like, keep Cainhurst away, I guess, sort of, because they don't like the Vilebloods very much. That's it, yeah, though you can tell by the broken bridge. Okay. Very rude, my man. Snow here, then it melted. Windstorm. Dude, ice is so dangerous. I don't mind snow as much. Ice is like the thing that I'm like, oof. The lake rune, but that wouldn't be the path to Cainhurst, that lake. Like, this is too low to be the path to Cainhurst. I guess it could be, but it would be a really weird path to Cainhurst. I'd have to like curve around all these rocks. Because that doesn't line up with the bridge aspect you can see here, which leads more toward this castle. Get to Cainhurst so the horses are dead. It's one of those timey-wimey mind-bending things that makes you think that maybe you're in another realm of a nightmare or something. Cainhurst is a very fun adventure. It's meant to evoke a feeling of being very far from home. Ow. Which works for the vampiric feel. It's a no-death run. Oh, no. This is just a lore run. I'm hoping to die as little as possible, but the no-death is kind of GG's. Traverse into maybe Ligarius's nightmare. As good as interpretation as any, I'd say. Oh shit, that worked. Yikes. Alright, that didn't work. Spider-Man told me there was no way home. Okay, no spoilers, but I want to say it again. Oh my god, what a movie. Oh my god. If you have any interest in that genre of film, it was so good. So good. Oh, good. I saw yesterday too! Let's go! Yeah, I'm not saying literally a word about it, other than it's really good. I want to talk about it so bad! But I'm not going to, because obviously, like, it's really early, right? But... Did I open the shortcut? I did. Stop! Why is the big man in here? Big man's not allowed in here! Shoo! Uh-oh. Give me 1 second while I run down here fearfully. He's a famous singer in the US. How famous could he be if I haven't heard of him? I know everything about pop culture, so... Right? Am I right, gamers? Oh, country culture! Never mind then, I know nothing about country. Why does my character look so weird? Do you see how they look kind of like a ghost? I know it's not even the blood. They just look weird. Like, this lighting is a little jacked up. Alright. How many things do I have? How do I check how many blood vials I have left right now? Oh well. No way Alfred would have been able to get to Cainhurst without us getting through the Forbidden Forest. Yeah. I just want to get the rune, and then I think we're done. How many souls do I have? I have a lot of souls. I might actually want to go back and then get the rune later. Let's do that. Oh, you think Ligarius maybe fell for Annalise? I don't know.
Welcome home.
I think that he hates Annalise, and he did everything he could to lock her away. It's like, how do you keep something immortal from escaping? Well, you prevent people from getting there. I don't know. It's the only way that he saw to stop the spread of the vile bloods, which is why he's a martyr. Let's not do that. Okay, we have done it. We now have a fire blood gemstone. It's a good moment. No, he wants to be there for the executioners. He hates the vile bloods. He is dying to contain her. Yeah. He's a martyr to the executioners, not to the vile bloods. The vile bloods hate him. Okay, I want to get 12 strength now, so we'll be able to use the tawny tress if we want to, but we're going to leave it for now and just use the spear until we can actually have like a tool or something. What Alfred does doesn't stop her. Yeah, exactly. He grinds her up. Yeah, but we still bring her back. So Ligarius was smarter. Well, I'm assuming you killed he fought Vile Bloods, and then he met the queen and he realized her power and how immortal she was, and he probably tried to kill her and she just kept coming back, so he's like, well, then I gotta prevent anyone from coming here. He's definitely smarter than Alfred, though that isn't a high bar because Alfred's a fucking idiot. Sorry, Alfred stands. Ever be infected by vermin? I don't know. I think the whole point is that everyone's kind of verminified eventually, right? Okay, hang on. I'm getting a plushie though before I start getting too distracted. We are in new territory now. Kind of. Okay, I think I'm dead, dude. This is brutal. Well, that was hectic. Yeah, exactly. It would never... Yeah, it's a new restriction they just added. Like I think we've had it before, but I haven't been to a theater since they had this restriction. It's pretty good though. And I don't know. Like I don't really like the masks because they don't fit my ears. Like who likes masks, right? But I'm like, I honestly never felt bothered by wearing one during the movie, so it really didn't bother me at all. I actually wore two because I was like, this is not a good time to be getting ill, so I was like definitely gonna wear two. So what makes the Rosmarinus better than the Flame Spare for Arcane? I'm pretty sure it's Rosmarinus for Kin and Fire Spare for beasts and stuff. Yeah. Did they enforce it? They do not enforce it, no. But no one was eating. That's for sure. No one had... Well, actually, the one guy in front of me had a water bottle, and I was, like, annoyed. But, I mean, he didn't have his mask on either. So... At that point, it's kind of... Wait, they say it burns if you burn them to death? That's so cool. I didn't know that. That's so cool. They added voice lines. If specifically if you're using fire. How cool is that? Like, I have no problem with sneaking in food to movie theaters. Just specifically now, I'm a little bit like, you know? I do it all the time. All the time, dude. Ah, I tried to shoot the thing, but I goofed that one up a little bit. Rosie for PvP, Flame and Werfer for PvE. Thank you for the lore. Didn't know that. I had to skip my planned Spider-Man theater trip because stuff's getting real here. Yeah, it's honestly like not great here either. But like, I don't know, dude. I don't really want to get too much into it because we're not really supposed to be talking about it, I guess. But suffice to say, let's just all stay as safe as possible. Fire! Is there screaming fire? It's so karmic that they also get hurt. Holy fucking shit. Oof. Ah, I'm getting bad with the backstabs today. Little bottles of liquor? That sounds like a pretty good idea. Yeah, I don't know. It was a good movie-going experience, despite things that otherwise might have not been ideal. I don't know. It was really nice, and it was an amazing movie, and I definitely recommend it. He passed out. Okay, well maybe not that much. Okay, so I think I may have pushed one of them way too far. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out together, chat. This is a hard fight on HUDless, let me tell you. And by hard, I mean hard in quotation marks that I can't do right now. Glad you got to experience it in theaters. It was really nice. Like, I don't know. It's not the same as, like, you know, pre the world being a little bit bonkers. But it was really nice. And I really, 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 really want to see this movie. And I'm glad I got to see it. Wait, The Matrix comes out tomorrow? Oh, shit. I bet the other one's coming back. fucking rude. Oh no! Watchers has unique fire death sound. Ooh, time to find out. Time to experience it ourselves. Ah, much better this time. Perfect. Wish we hadn't died, but oh well. Should have made the boss like that, one of each. Wait, one of the Chalice versions shoots you with damaging magic too instead of sunning. Oh, that would be really cool. I'd like that more. I think I read the lore of this last time. So basically the witches... Here's another thing too. I wonder who this guy was. They're a hunter. But they were apparently tortured. So it's possible this is just one of the hunters of the dream, and they were held here so they couldn't return to the dream. Although this could be someone that we know about. This could be Carol, but they never really talk much about Carol being a hunter, only a scholar. But this hunter, whoever they are, had the tool that allows us to attach runes to our body. Rune Workshop Tool. Runesmith Carol, student of Bergenworth, transcribed the inhuman utterings of the Great Ones into what are now called Carol runes. The hunter who retrieves this workshop tool can etch Carol runes into the mind to attain their wonder strength. Provost Willem would have been proud of Carol's runes as they do not rely upon blood in any measure. Earlier parts of the game, Hemwick was the starting area and was supposed to connect back into the Nightmare Frontier later. So this course might have been the access point like Mika Lash. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense that it's just like a dead end. But as it is, basically a hunter had the tool, then we're now taking it back. And we're recovering it, so we're going to be able to use it now. Why not more blood echoes? I'll take the Formless Odin because we're doing a build that relies upon arcane, so could be good for the flame sprayer. And then we'll take increased defense because we don't really have anything much better, to be honest. Saw Spear's good. Do we have any better gems? No. Okay. Time for some serious loring in here. You ready? What's something interesting? What's like a good zone for some lore? Or we can do the chalices. I forgot. Yeah, let's do the chalices a little bit because there'll be some gems in there hopefully that we can get sooner rather than later.
Welcome. What?
And we can get some
Very
levels.
well.
2 levels to be exact. So let's just get... just straight up get Arc.
Farewell.
If we hit hard enough and create a glass cannon build, doesn't matter how much vitality we have. At least I'm hoping that'll be the end result. So the Tumuru Chalice is the one closest to Yharnam. It's the least deep. Takes us to like the remnants of the Tumerian civilization. Actively doing chalices, what is going on? I know. I ordinarily would wait to do them, but it's just for an arcane run. There's a lot of gems in here. Oh, they do have a unique scream. Oh. So, while the Chalice dungeons are largely just lore, like leftover bits and pieces they squish together to create something of a story, but not too much of one. We can still learn a few things, such as the fact that Tumuru is the shallowest of the Chalice dungeons. Brian chasing damn scurrying beast. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. After stream, I'll check it out. Bloodborne is an inverted hero's journey. Interesting. Who did that? That would happen to me. Okay. Kind of threw that one. I forgot about these little guys. I should have focused first. Oh well. Now no one is hitting me. I can't tell if that was a different sound than he normally makes. Demon Souls level remake? I don't know that I would even want that many changes to it. Like, I don't want it to look like Demon Souls. I really like Demon Souls, but it doesn't look like a From game in many ways. And something about the way From has their aesthetics, I'm worried that that Bluepoint would change it too much in a way that kind of ruins it. Not ruins it, because you can't, I don't know, just, I don't know. I'm just really, really picky with Bloodborne. I love it so much that I don't want it in anyone else's hands but From's hands. Mark's gave me the option to return to, yeah, I would love a rest option at a lantern to lantern warp. I would like the ability to customize your character within the world, even if they limit it. Flavor of jank that only From can achieve. It's a little bit, yeah, even the jank. With the mirror in the dream? Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I just want them to bring some of that stuff back. Less from the aesthetic of Demon Souls Remake. Yeah, like I really, really enjoyed Demon Souls Remake, but I think I would have a different opinion if I had played the original. I might not like it as much, despite all the massive visual improvements and the beauty of the game. Hi, Undead Giant. Good start. You know, here's the problem. What if I forget a boss's name? How are they gonna tell me their name? I don't have the HUD on. Nice if the prompts could be turned off too. Yeah, actually, good point. You can turn off subtitles too, but I like subtitles because I can't hear very good. So he has an AoE. Makes sense. Okay. Oh my god, I have half health right now? Jesus. Both legs broken? Let's go. This remake is too cartoonish for me. You know what? That's fair. Uh-huh. I really do try to be like largely positive towards things, but I just know that one thing that would really, really irritate me and I would be super hypercritical of would be any sort of remake of Bloodborne. Even if From did it. Even if From did it, I would probably be pointing out every difference and being like, I don't know about this. Because it's just something that's really near and dear to me. And while I want it to happen, it'd also be something that I'd be very nervous about at the same time. I don't think Bloodpoint could do it. Bloodpoint, oh my god. Bluepoint could do it. And it's nothing against them. I just worry about them wanting to leave their own mark on it. It seems to be a common thing that happens in creative worlds, is that people want to put their own mark on an existing IP, which I think is partially what's perhaps happening with the Witcher TV series. And while I understand it to a point, I would love if Bluepoint created their own IP. In fact, I've been talking about that. Like, I would love it. I heard rumors about a new IP from Bluepoint. I was like, I would love that. Let them work on something like that. That'd be great. I want to see what they can create. They've already done something really cool with Demon Souls. Let's see what they do. Well, Miyazaki has sworn to never return to Bloodborne. But that's like... I think where people were more talking about a sequel. But you're right. If he said that exactly, then, you know. Make something exactly as original for the ability to be creative and make it kind of your own. Because I don't know that they get it. Bluepoint's Demon Souls still feels very much like a From game in terms of the mechanics. But sometimes you can still kind of feel like you're playing just a standard fantasy game. I don't know. I think maybe in 5 years we might get a 60 FPS remake. It's you. Write that off your taxes as a health expense? Yeah. Ow! Remaster, maybe. Remake, no. Maybe a remake, though, if you think of the same timeline for Demon Souls. I don't want you to fuck it up. That's me too. That's me too. I'm I feel very protective of Bloodborne. I wouldn't want anyone to mess it up. I'd be really, really hypercritical of it. And I don't want to be hypercritical of it, but I just know I would be. Do you want to try Dragon? I mean, I haven't been doing enough writing lately, specifically, like in general, but specifically with like text-to-speech software, so. Dragon D's! Ah! Should have seen that one coming. Slide your fingers, seeing letters on your phone. I just use Google Docs on the phone so it's easier on the wrists. So, I think my wrist pain actually started because I was writing on a phone way back when, because I didn't have access to my computer at school. So unfortunately, I'm extra nervous about doing literally shit on a phone. The main issue that I have with Xbox is that all of its exclusives can be played on PC, which is great. It's very, very consumer friendly, but then it's like, why the fuck would I ever buy that console? I'm dead? Oh, fuck. That's the problem. I probably had really low health and didn't notice. So, oh my god. I just don't see at all the point of an Xbox console right now. Got the root chalice, got some sort of gemstone. Is this where the Hintertomb chalice is? I think it might be where the Hintertomb chalice is. I remember it being surprisingly early. I think it is on level 3 of the... It's like a bonus zone in the level 3 of the first Tumor chalice. It might be mid Tumor though. Bloodborne deserve a sequel? I mean, by what scale? Because I would say yeah, but I don't think it really needs one. I think it's a really, really good cohesive game. And I think that we're a little too accustomed to sequels. And we don't always need one. It's like Sekiro doesn't need a sequel. I like when From tries new IPs. That's my favorite. That's, I think, always the best. But sometimes it's enough to just tell the story you were going to tell and then end it off there. There's something beautiful about that, in understanding that a story that you've created is complete, and it doesn't need anything more. And it can be appreciated as is, without leaving anything open. But I will always want more Bloodborne content, yeah. Okay, that's it. Dune would have been better as a series on HBO than a movie. I honestly think so many things would be better as series. 100%. Ugh. Alright, let's remember what I learned by fighting this guy for a very long time. Such as his hitbox is horrendous. His legs will not break right now, and that's stressing me out. I'm dead. So that one hit took off my literal entire health bar. Yikes. I think we might need the Tonitrus for him. I kind of forgot it's this guy. I don't think we got this far in the Chalice dungeons last time I played. And he's gonna be strong against fire, which is basically what I got going. So maybe we fight him later with the Tonitrus. Alright, we'll come back to him later. Maybe we have a little bit more set up. And now we want to go to beat Amelia. And Amelia should hopefully not be too bad, because of our aforementioned fire gems, which aren't good on the watchtower, but will be good against her. Alright. Oh, I gotta save the guy before we fight Amelia. Oh, hi.
What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter.
There's no T's allowed in that letter.
Why? Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin. Alright. What crafty lies does the outsider have today?
How do they know I'm an outsider, too?
You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot. Yeah, sorry. Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even them.
Alright, we got him saved. And that should be all the NPCs. We got the ribbon. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe to fight Amelia now. Oh, wait. One more thing I want to do. I want to get these two killed and talk to the windows, just like we did last time. Okay, I'm trying to gauge how much damage he does. Oh. He dead? Excellent. Excellent. Are you talking about, like, pronunciation of words with certain accents, or...? I really hate this guy. Oh my lord. Rage. So his shots do like 20 damage. I did read the last message. Yeah, pronunciation. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make sure I understood. So I wonder if these hunters were going after the people in here. Take them Yahar'gul. Or maybe they're just close by. Oh my god, we almost died actually. Wait, where's your HP? I'm playing HUDless, so it's up there. It's up there invisible.
Bless us with blood. Bless us with blood.
Welcome in, Brawl Pro as well. How's it going? Die Gascoigne Jr. Oh my god, yes.
Bless us with blood. Bless us with blood.
Alright, so that's all these two say, but it's always good to check it out because I think their dialogue might change after Amelia. We can check. Hunters in Yahar'gul set are canonically kidnappers, so probably. Yeah, they're also really close to Yahar'gul though, so if they were kidnappers, they might have gone for these people first, so I don't know. Maybe they were just in the area because they were going home. They wanted Tiny Tony, but isn't Tiny Tony already in Yahar'gul? It's in the chest that you get from the drop-down, ladies, isn't that? Oh, chat, I forgot to read the lore of this outfit that we got a long time ago. That's my bad. Oops. And I forgot to read all these. Let's read these. Okay. Saw Hunter badge, I think we get from Cleric Beast, a little fuzzy. Sword Hunter badge? No, we get the Sword Hunter badge from Cleric Beast, sorry. Saw Hunter we get from the sewers where the pig is, and then the Radiant Sword Hunter badge we get up by the entrance to the upper cathedral ward in the chest. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church, the Radiant Sword, indicates the heirs to the will of Ludwig. These hunters, also known as Holy Blades, are what remains of an ancient line of heroes that date back to a very early age of honor and chivalry. And then they were all dicks. That's my added lore. At the well, where you fight the two NPC Bolt Dudes. No, the Tiny Tawny's in Yargul. It's in a chest by the two guys. Oh, right where you get the Upper Cathedral Ward key, actually. Messenger Top Hat. Okay, and then I wanted to read... Oh, I forgot to get stuff in Old Yarnum. Dang it, I forgot to get the Rifle Spear and the Charred Hunter's Garb, so I have to go get that. But first, let's read the lore of the Hargul hunters, because I forgot to read that. Black Hooded Iron Helm. Iron Helm worn by hunters of the Unseen Village. The hunters of Yahargul... The hunters of Yahargul answer to the village's founders, the School of Mensis. Hunters in name only... Hunters in name only, these kidnappers wear their black hoods low to shadow their eyes. This helm is made of metal, a rarity for hunter garb, and has high defense, but only against physical attacks. Yahargul Black Garb. Thick black pullover worn by hunters of the Unseen Village. Hunters in name only, these kidnappers blend into the night wearing this attire. Designed primarily to defend from physical attacks, the binding of thick rope serves both to protect its wearer and restrain his foes. Ooh, spooky. Alright, that's pretty much it. So basically they are indeed kidnappers. I almost said they are indeed hiccupers. They are not hiccuping. That is not the case. What do you Hargul for fighting Amelia by getting kidnapped by the bagman? You can! In fact, I did that. But it's not quite the... It's still the Unseen Village. We don't see the truth. Do they spawn after Amelia? These two? Oh no, they spawn the moment you get here. Oh, you mean the bagman? No, the bagman spawns in, after Bloodstarved Beast, yeah. That's assuming you kill Bloodstarved, though? Because you can, what happens if you don't kill Bloodstarved? How do you get there? Does killing Amelia trigger them? I actually don't remember. I always kill Bloodstarved. I don't really like saving up 10,000 echoes to buy that, thing that opens the gate. I don't really like doing that, so. You open the Amelia. That's what I get for not healing. What do I get for not healing? For blood healing? No, they kidnap so they can kill you, steal your body parts, or use your body for dark, creepy rituals. I don't know which is worse, column A or column B. Oh wait, hi, you're here now.
Ah, you, the swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me.
This guy's such a jerk.
Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
So, he obviously doesn't like to be here, and ironically, to get him here, we have to lie to him. So, we kind of prove him right by saving his life, because he obviously goes to the opposite location than we tell him to go to. If we tell him to go to the Odin Chapel because it's safe, he'll go to Yosefka's clinic and end up turned into an alien. But if we tell him to go to the clinic, he'll come here and be safe. So in other words, we have to lie to him, and thus he says you're a liar, and we are a liar, but we do it to save his life. It's pretty ironic, and it works really well, but I don't know, he's just such a dislikable character.
Oh, the hunter. Alive and well at that. Another one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a haven now for so many. Thanks to you. I'm overjoyed, really, that you'd even give me the time of day. I don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore, but you did all you could. And so many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you.
And then there's this guy. The chapel dweller, the Good Samaritan.
Makes me think. Once dawn breaks, maybe I can just, start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you.
Honestly, some of the most, like, heart-wrenching dialogue in the entire game, but the problem is that we know it's going to happen. We know that day is never coming. We know this guy is never going to get his second chance.
If you please, kind hunter, when the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends? Maybe? Now, I know I hardly deserve it, but, well, I had to just ask, Out of line. Yes, perhaps so. But, well, give it a thought. If you wouldn't mind, of course.
Aww. Don't expect happiness in Bloodborne. I know, but this is the time that it kind of humanizes all of this because, pretty much everyone here kind of sucks. Ariana's great, but other than that, there's a senile old lady.
You. Stay away from me. I know all your tricks.
I forgot to use the blood. Hang on, we're gonna do the blood quest before I fight Amelia. Then there's this guy.
I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the Lady of the Night. I can see it in her eyes. She deeply resents things.
Here we go.
She hears people whisper. She knows what people think of her. Yes. She despises the saint for having what she doesn't. Bloody wench, they should have moved her on ages ago.
Could have moved her on. Is that like a saying, or does that literally mean that someone sort of controls the movements of Ariana? In other words, they should have kicked her. Or is he saying they should have kicked her out of town because she's a prostitute? Or is he saying they keep her around because they need her, but they don't want to keep her? You never seen this guy? Really? Never brought NPC here my entire life? Really? This is why I do the Lorethrough, because now we get to see everything. So, obviously there's a suspicious beggar, but we're not going to send him here this time. I did that last playthrough. We watched him slowly kill all of the NPCs in this area, and as he will literally kill all of them, and then we can kill him. He kind of does it one at a time. He starts with that guy, and then he goes for her, I think, then Adela, then Ariana, finally the chapel dweller. And the chapel dweller, like, is devastated at each kill. It's actually really upsetting. Like, he goes, "It's all my fault. I couldn't help. I don't know. It's my fault. How could this be?" And then he gets killed, and it's really depressing. But there's a bunch of subquest line here, and I'd like to do all of them. I don't think he has one. He's just kind of a liar. He's fun though, because basically whatever he says, the complete opposite is true. So he says that Ariana resents Adela for being a blood saint. This is completely untrue. Adela is the one who resents Ariana for existing and having great blood. So ironically, like, whatever he says is completely wrong. And it's really interesting that he sort of mirrors what we do. Whatever we tell him to do, he does the opposite. Whatever he says, we should do the opposite and think the opposite.
I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the blind man. There the beggar sits at the bottom of the bloody food chain, and then he's here acting like he owns the place.
This is the chapel dweller.
He's not to be trusted. What's he want with all those people anyway? That little weasel has a murky past, I'm telling you.
Terrible judge of character.
Give it a rest, please. I've no time for your petty lies. And what? Just go away now. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
Isospray, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. What does he want with those people? He wants to help them. He wants to protect them. Maybe he has some sort of ominous, creepy alliance with one of the Great Ones. Maybe he's more than he seems, but we never get to see it. He never does anything. He's blind, he's a beggar, he's, like, probably physically, like, maimed, hence his sort of lack of legs. Like, he's he just wants to really help people. He wants to do something he wants to help people like he was never able to in his life. And maybe he's lying, maybe there's something ominous about it, but we literally never see him do any wrong. So no one here gets hurt unless we send the wrong person here. Or unless we get her to kill her, which is actually the questline that we're gonna do. I want to get Adela to kill Ariana. I've never done it before. Literally just there to make you question that ugly equals bad, pretty equals good. Kind of, but it's also a case of, he's creepy, and he laughs. He goes, he sounds terrifying. He's like, I just want to help people. But he actually means it. He's just a little awkward. Apply that dialogue to the afflicted beggar instead, it actually makes a lot of sense. Kind of, but the beggar doesn't own the place because he isn't in here. Nor does he want us to bring people here. A lady dies no matter what after Rom. I forget what triggers her questline. I think she can just live until later, but we can either get her killed by going to get more sedative, or she lives a little longer than dies. I don't remember her. I don't remember her at all. God, it's so complex because there's like one difference that you do and it changes the questline. But anyway, hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unless you've had a change of heart. Oh, good. Come close, dear. I'm always happy to help.
Blood of Ariana. So I want to speedrun this questline because I'm really curious. It is going to get Ariana killed, and we are going to lose her access to her third of umbilical cord, but I plan for that, so. Pointed out for those who don't know, Adela eavesdrops on your conversations. Oh, really? I wanna hear that. Shakes her head when you accept the blood. Oh, I didn't see that! Shit, I missed it. Okay, we'll do that next time. Okay. Blood taken from Ariana, Cathedral Ward, Woman of Pleasure. The sweet blood of Ariana restores HP and temporarily speeds stamina recovery. A member of the old healing church would know that her blood is similar indeed to precisely what was once forbidden. But it says what was once forbidden, which is pretty interesting because it isn't anymore. Hi, you have anything to say?
Forgive me, I need more time.
Ooh, she's pissed!
Oh, brave hunter. I pray for your safety.
Oh. Ariana's blood is amazing. I know. I wish I didn't have too good to use syndrome because I would use it all the time. Alright, let's go kill Amelia. I kind of want to space out the questline a little bit. Oh, you have my souls, my brother. Excuse me while I... Okay. Alright, and here we're gonna read this note again because we read it before, but it's pretty sick. Heir to the ritual of blood, purveyor of ministration, place your hand on the altar's sacred covering and inscribe Master Lawrence's adage upon your flesh. So that's how the hunter knows to touch the skull, basically. That's how we're supposed to figure that out. Ever seen that note? It's pretty well hidden. I think I found it once, but completely forgot. Alright, then we're gonna do exactly what we did last time. I want to listen to Amelia's prayer.
Our thirst for blood satiates us.
Our thirst for blood satiates us, soothes our fears, seek the old blood, but beware the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young.
The foul beast will dangle nectar.
The foul beast will dangle nectar and lure men into the depths. Remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unlamented.
Seek the old blood.
Seek the old blood.
Let us pray. Let us wish.
Let us pray. Let us wish to partake in communion.
Let us partake in communion.
Let us partake in communion.
And feast upon the old blood.
And feast upon the old blood.
Our thirst for blood satiates us.
Spooky. So that's her prayer. It's the creepiest, most metal prayer I think I've ever heard. But it has no subtitles, so good to be able to hear it. Oh, I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I just always want to, like, make sure everything's perfect. Pretty far from field the old blood, Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence kind of did the opposite. Feast upon the old blood. Love this cutscene, by the way. Is it just me, or is Amelia very Crimbus friendly? She kind of looks like a happy little reindeer. Oh, of course. Amelia tradition now. New Amelia tradition. I must also become a Rafdeer so that we can be matching. And even as a beast, she realizes how important that pendant is and clutches it to her chest. It's actually really sweet. Can't believe this cutscene is god. I know, it's probably my favorite in the game. I say that about half of them, though. Oops. Oh, I got the burrito! Let's go! You love to see it. Ivan, hello, welcome in. Oh my god! Amelia, I'm so sorry! Go to sleep, I guess. Oh, somebody's weak to fire. Another cutscene, baby. You ready? Oh, that's bright.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No.
I like how he's just like...
But you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
I mean, the people who followed you definitely
we are
did.
Born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone.
Moving lips, not a real From game.
Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood.
Oh, I see where they got confused.
I must take my leave.
If you take the F-E-A part and then you add S-T to it, you get feast. So fear, you know, so similar. It's easy to get them confused.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Sorry, feast it? Feast upon the old blood. Dang, I can never remember which one's which, dude. And now we have the old adage. All right, ready to go. You know that in one of the alpha versions of the game, Willem was actually a boss fight, and he sat in the chair and just kind of bonked you with a bunch of tentacles. It was pretty sick. So now we actually got her gold pendant. So I want to read this. Gold pendant. Vicar Amelia's pendant. Use it to gain a blood gem. Pendant of Vicar Amelia, used to change into a blood gem which fortifies weapons. This pendant, passed down among the vicars who head the healing church, is a reminder of the cautionary adage, words that will open the gates of Bergenworth. But the thing is, though they are reminded of it via this pendant, they obviously forget it, because the prayer is feast upon the old blood, whereas this was fear it. Kind of interesting. Each different badge you acquire might add a specific messenger to the bath, by the way. I can't remember. That tracks with how many we have. So we have a bunch of cute little messengers now. They're hanging out, offering different things. God, they're so cute, but like creepy cute. Oh no.